Hello, fellow space explorers, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We are continuing to work our way through the history of space flight, a mission pack. Let's see. We don't have any active missions, so at the moment, we are in 1956 at the White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico. The MGM-29 Sergeant was at a single-stage, solid propulsion tactical ballistic missile. Unfortunately, we're not doing any solid-stage stuff because my programming doesn't work with it. Surplus rockets, blah, 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 blah. There were a total of 48. Okay, so this is supposed to be a solid fuel rocket, but since we don't have a requirement for that, and because the programming software that I use to automatically launch my rockets doesn't seem to do well with the... Well, we'll try it. We'll try it once. We need to get up to 40 kilometers and recover the core intact. So let's do that. There's a lot of the same thing over and over again, but that's science, I guess. A lot of repetition. So let's open up the last one that we did. Okay. I don't remember if I need a control block on there, if I have the scriptable control system on there. Is that, let me check that out. Does this provide control? I don't know that it does. Because if we don't need the control block, let's try. Oh. Let's try just using this. Where is my... I wish I had the bigger parachute. That would be nice. Put a coupler on top of that, maybe? No, it doesn't work like that. I was kind of hoping to be able to just do a single parachute, because the rockets we've been firing just aren't heavy enough to have more than one. But I don't want to have offset weight, and I also don't want to clip through parts and stuff, but I don't... I'm not a fan of the fact that that there doesn't see... Oh. What's this one look like? Oh, it's just a tiny, tiny little one. The problem is that two of these are just way too much. two of these radial mount parachutes are just way too much. Let's see. Because ideally what we want to do is we want to put that like that. And then we want to have a coupler right here to separate that. And then we want to have... I mean, I guess realistically, we just want to do like something like that. But we have to recover the core intact, which requires us to put parachutes on it. Which, well, I mean, I guess since we're recovering the core intact, why don't we put a science module on? Why don't we put some science stuff on there and see what science we can get? How about that? That's a good idea. Should have thought about that a long time ago. We're gonna send this stuff up anyways. We might as well get something out of it. Maybe. Maybe we'll get something out of it. So let's put that... Well, hold on. Let's put all of this in the back, because I'm gonna do a dual... I'm going to do a dual, goo setup, just for balance purposes. I don't think we're actually going to get anything out of that. Okay, so ideally we'll be able to get some science out of this. Let's put, well, with the scriptable control system, I mean, I guess I could program in automatic parachutes at once altitude. Well, let's get the parachutes on there first. It really irritates me that I have to put two of these on here, but it is what it is. Let's see. It should be 2. Okay. That gives us some decent symmetry. I mean, I guess all we can do is just try it. Oh, fins. Not going to be able to control it without control surfaces. Haha. How about that? Let's see. Let's try these Delta Deluxe winglets. Because why not, you know? Let's just try it. Alright, let's save our spacecraft. We need to adjust our staging because we don't want our parachutes going off immediately. Okay. So we'll save that. We'll launch it. Okay, so yeah, it won't be controllable. So we do need to have the... We do need to have some kind of control module on here. Unfortunately, we don't have what we need to be able to do anything other than that, so... I don't like doing my rocket this way. It looks ridiculous. It makes it kind of look like a penis with the little head on the top. Anyways, I probably shouldn't have said that. There might be kids watching this. Sorry about that. Let's, I guess we'll take that and send it up. That's annoying. So, fortunately, we have the KOS scripting system that will allow us to basically do automatic launches. So let's go ahead and get that up. We need to switch to our archive directory. Switch to 0. There we go. And then we can run launch with the parameters of, it was 40 kilometers, so let's do 50 kilometers at a heading of 90 and start our turn at 1,000. Okay, up we go, up we go. Yeah, this is why I don't do these, because... these control surfaces just don't have enough oomph to... Let's do some tail fins. Maybe tail fins will give us what we need. I need something that has enough deflection to force this to tilt over, because the engine, the gimbal on the engine has a lot more turning capability than some of these control surfaces, and that makes it very difficult to have the scripting system do anything with it. So let's try this. We'll see if that actually has enough deflection to cause this to turn. I don't know. But this is why, for a while, I tend to not use any of the solid rocket motors, because I need to have that deflection. I need to have that turning capability, and the software struggles. Are we in here? Okay. The software struggles. Run, launch. What was it? I needed to get up to 50. Is it 60 kilometers? Well, how about we look at the mission? 40 kilometers, so we just need to get up to 50. Let's go up to 50 kilometers at 90 degree, at a heading of 090 at 1,000, and see. All right, maybe this will have enough deflection to actually make it move. Okay. Yeah, it's struggling to. Not really how I wanted that to go. We'll try it. Oh, huh. How about that, huh? Let's see if we can get this turned around. Probably not. I wasn't thinking about that. I was so focused on the fact that we needed to... I don't know that we're going to be able to slow down before we hit the ground. Maybe. Oh, okay. Well, ideally, I mean, we got to the trajectory that we needed, or we got to the altitude that we needed to get to. I don't know about whether we're actually going to pass this mission or not. Okay, well, it looks like we did. So let's recover the vehicle. Oh, I had things I could do. I really gotta pay attention to that. I'm gonna keep screwing myself over by doing that. Oh, but we do have enough science now, I think, to get the advanced rocketry, which will be important once we get to the point where we're gonna actually do some orbital stuff. So what's the next one? Cajun, 1956. The Cajun research rocket was developed as a dimensionally similar... Okay, you can read all of this if you want. It's just another rocket. I'm really looking forward to getting into the, hey, we're doing actual space stuff, because all of these are just the same. It's just a bunch of sounding rockets. It's great. It's important. It's stuff that needed to be done, but we're trying to breeze through these already. Unmanned at 30 kilometers. Like, we're not even increasing our altitude here. Recover the core. We have to do that. All right, cool. Let's hop into the VAB. And then, like I said, I need the control that comes from having the liquid rockets. So we're just gonna do it like this, you know? I know it's not the most realistic thing in the world, but I need the control that comes with the liquid rockets. So this is how we're gonna do it. So that said, let's hop into this. We'll do another launch. We just need to get up to 30 kilometers this time, so ideally... I'm just going to have it go up to, say, 50. So switch to 0, run, launch to 50 kilometers at 91,000. Okay, up we go. Start tilting over. Oh. Okay, it didn't like that. Let's try that again. Okay, yeah, that's, the only problem is that for these, I definitely need the standard physics time warp, which kind of sucks. I wish I need an option that will allow me to go all the way up to, say, 12 times, but allows me to select each one. Let's see, switch to 0, run, launch to 50 kilometers, 90 and 1,000 feet. Okay. Why is that doing that? Maybe it's the altitude. Maybe the math that I have for the programming doesn't like trying to split the thing up that far. So we'll choose a normal trajectory then. That's fine. Let's see. Switch to 0. Maybe that's why I was having issues with the other thing too. Run, launch. We'll do what, 80? 91. Or maybe I just need bigger fins. Yeah, I think we just need bigger fins. Let's put some bigger fins on here. I mean, these fins should be enough, but I don't know. Let's put some bigger fins on. Because this should be plenty to the fins should be plenty to control that. Let's add another fuel tank just to, because where's our center of thrust is there. I mean, it should be fine. Whatever. Let's try that one out and see how that goes. really should not be this big of an issue. I don't know why we're flipping over. I don't recall. Uh, 80, 91. I mean, maybe my time warping is messing with it. Shouldn't really be, though. I mean, I should be able to do at least two or three times time warp, and it works. Keep waiting for it to fall over. Okay. Oops. My bad. Okay, that didn't go very well. Oops. All right, let's get back to our better physics time warp. And now we can go all the way up to 12. Yeah, we need to start putting heat shields on these, because that's not going to go well at some point. Yeah, we need to put a heat shield on here so that ideally the heat shield will provide the aerodynamic directional control that we need to keep on a retrograde heading. Down we go, nice little splash. Okay, and back to the VAB. Oh, I keep forgetting to. You guys are probably shouting at the screen, going, "Hey, dude, stop rushing!" Oh my god. Okay, we're getting some decent science done out of these, though, right? Okay, Jupiter C, 3-stage research and development vehicle. 3 suborbital space flights, so we just need a 3-stage rocket. It's a 3-stage research rocket. That's kind of cool. We're definitely gonna design that. So we need to get up to 450 kilometers. 450 kilometers? That's pretty high. Okay. We'll try it. This one needs to get up to 60 kilometers, and it's just a sounding rocket. So we'll do both of these at the same time, because I think they're both in the same year. So, okay. So we need a 3-stage rocket. We need a 3-stage rocket. So let's put a single... We'll put a single fuel tank on the bottom of this guy here. We'll give that one a Terrier engine. We'll put a decoupler on that. Then we'll do that. Hold on. I don't want to have too many different things going on there. So let's put a decoupler here. Oops. Put a decoupler there, and then we'll put a relatively small solid rocket. Let's put the thumper on there. This is a fairly unrealistic rocket, but that's okay. We'll put the... No, I need the fine control that comes with. I need the fine control that comes with the. Yeah. We just need a 3-stage rocket, so we don't have to get too insane. Okay, and then for control surfaces, we'll put the winglets back on. Okay, so we have that one. And then we do that. And then we do that. On the way back down. Oh, we need to put the heat shield on there. So let's take that off. We will put the heat shield on there. Put that on. Put that on there like that. Okay. And it does need to be unmanned, right? Unmanned, 450 kilometers. Oh. So we're not recovering this one. I'm glad I stopped to check that. So we don't need the parachutes. I mean, we don't even really need the heat shield for this one then. I don't want to waste any money. So we need this to control it. We need this for aerodynamic stability. We need the scriptable control system to be able to ensure that we are able to control it with a program. That does that. All right, so ideally the Terrier engine will get it. Oh, geez, that's got a lot of delta V. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to have overkill. So the problem I'm gonna have is that I'm pretty sure that my script that I have does an automatic circularization at the bottom, and we don't want that. So at some point, I'm gonna have to interrupt it. But that's okay. This will at least allow me to get the trajectory that I need. Switch to 0. Run, launch. We need to get out to 450. So I'm gonna do 460 kilometers, heading up 90, start our turn at 1,000. See how that goes. Ooh, that doesn't like that. Okay, let's switch to our standard physics times warp then. Maybe we could at least get, we can get at least a 2 out of that. Why is this so wiggly? There really shouldn't be any wiggling going on. Really should not be any wiggling going on. There's no... Everything's all solidly put together, so I can't imagine why there would be any wiggling going on. Not really pitching over very well either. Okay, should get a stage here in a second. Let me speed up now. We can't do that anyways. Okay. Because I don't have the mission control that I need. Okay. Oh, did we even make it up to 450? I don't even know. Okay, let's okay. I have no idea whether we actually made it or not. The contract. Yeah, we made it. Okay, so we just needed to, this just needs to fall down to the ground. So let's switch back to our better physics time warp, and ideally we should be able to get 12 out of that. That's so weird that the one thing we needed to blow up just did not destroy itself. Okay, there we go. So now we have our contract complete. We can go back to the Space Center. That should have been 2 missions out of that. I think at this point, let's check our funds here and see if we have enough to safely upgrade our tracking. Oh yeah, we're definitely upgrading the tracking station, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and upgrade our launch pad, just because don't think we really need to upgrade anything else quite yet. We certainly don't have the money for some of this stuff. So I think... So we're up to 1957. We're getting pretty close to the NASA stuff. But I think we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of that. Be sure to click that like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you did and sends the video out to more people so we can all have more fun together. The more the merrier. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already so that when the next video comes out, it will show up in your feed and you can watch it. And lastly, I am looking for cool ideas for content that I can create for those of you who want to support the channel. You should get something in addition because of your support. So leave suggestions for that down in the comments so I can add it to my list of things I'm considering. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I will see you for the next one.